Actually, I'll be right back, y'all. Let's powder a little bit, child. I just got on here so bald-faced it. What's going on, y'all? Come on into the room. Come on into the room. We're talking about Chasing Atlanta, my friends. Episode 5 that just came on tonight. Can someone down in the comments, hey, Dr. Jackie, how you doing? Listen, guys, before we start, I just want to first dedicate this. Oh my God, no, don't do it. I want to dedicate this live to a friend by the name of Andrew. I met Andrew by way of my friend Nicole when we went to Cancun to film when we went to go film In the Mix with Twixt. You saw Andrew on the show. He was lit. He was having a good time. He was the guy, if you watch the show, who was like, pour it down my throat, daddy, and all this other stuff. Someone who, I've grown close to and just really enjoyed by way of knowing Nicole. And, unfortunately, our friend has gone on to glory. And so I really just want to dedicate this live to him. Yeah. I really want to dedicate this live to him. And I'm trying to smile and stop myself from tearing up. But I'm okay. And if you guys know Nicole Ray, who is a friend, she's on Chasing LA. Nicole Ray here, just reach out to her because that was her best friend. Like, that was her best friend. They were almost like husband and wife. And I remember when we were in Cancun, he was like, I was like, oh, I finally got me a rich husband. Nicole was like, yeah, child, you can borrow him for the weekend. And he was so sweet to me. He was really, really sweet to me. I remember he told me, he was like, yeah, I'll marry you. You just have to do what I say. And I was like, okay, nigga, nah, I don't get down like that. Yeah, I mean, I know you got a little piece of money. He 37, you doing good. But listen, I'm not that type of person that's just going, I'm just not finna shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say something. So yeah, this not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? But just in knowing him, and only meeting him this year, I felt like I've known him for so long, and just being friends with Nicole, and traveling out there to be with them and vacationing with them, it's just, I'm taking this like really, really, I'm taking it harder than what I thought I would. And so anyways, we're going to dedicate this to my boy. And so with that being said, guys, tonight we are talking about Chasing Atlanta, episode 5, season 6 that just ended. Let's get into it. Let's first start off by saying, how can I say this without being messy? I'm just going to say the truth, what the truth is, and then y'all decipher. Well, first of all, I do want to say this. I'm going to talk to Andario about this lighting, because Miss Mama is sitting over here 190 pounds. If Dr. Jackie is still in here, Dr. Jackie be liking her. Y'all know Dr. Jackie still like to call me, she like to say I'm not skinny. Let me see if her ass is in here. Dr. Jackie. Or did she slip away? Y'all tell Dr. Jackie to get back here. Dr. Jackie like to say I'm not skinny. I'm like, girl, what did you... Dr. Jackie, what is you... I told her, bro, I'm skinny, you thin, okay? Okay? Is Dr. Jackie still in here? No, she didn't click off. Oh, where was I? Oh, no, I want to talk about, I need Dario to get this lighting together in the green screens, because my light in my face be chiseled, and I just be like now, I'm gonna have to step out of talent role the next time I go over to do my green screens. I'm like, no, you need to move this over here, set this over here, slide this over here, because I need the people to get into this. Okay? Now listen, y'all. These are some. Phaedra told me my lashes were pretty, and I said, Phaedra, I got these lashes from off of Amazon, and it's really how I'm positioning them. So I'm gonna teach y'all my little quick makeup secret. So when I put my lashes on, I put them on. I put the end of it like right here on my eye. Even though my actual eyelash, if you look, is actually longer. My actual eyelash goes all the way down here. But I scoot it over so that the end of the eyelash kind of curls up and it lifts my eye up, lifts my face up. And then I go up underneath it and I take that mascara, baby, and I go bananas. I color it in, right? Real heavy so that it's just like real dark right there, right? And then I take my my eyeliner, and then I just go in. I didn't do it tonight. I did it a little bit. But I darken the inside of my eye. Like I line my eye really, really, really heavy. I love eyeliner. I want to try a smoky eye the next time I do my makeup. But that's how I get cheap eyelashes to look like they're doing something. And then you just get that mascara, baby, and you just do it. You shall do it. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. What I was going to say was, I just want to let y'all know, I ain't going to say who called me, but an important person called me. And let's just say everything I'm saying over here in my reviews, take it as the 100% truth, okay? I have not been off. Y'all have not been off. And I know some of my past reviews have kind of been a little, a whole lot more, some of them, in me being honest, have not leaned so much more into complimenting it, even though I've really tried to be honest and everything. Like, I've tried to say the things I like, I don't like. Let's just say a very important person called and confirmed everything I said and that we're saying over here. And so, while what I'm saying may not be rubbing everyone the right way, please know that the people up there agree with everything 100% that I'm saying over here. And so with that being said, I'm going to continue to speak my mind because clearly I'm right. And with that being said, tonight's episode was the best episode so far this season. Last episode was really good, but tonight's episode was so good. Y'all know I love an episode that has a lot of movement in it, okay? We love an episode where we see different scenes, we see different people, we hear different conversations. There was a lot of comedy this episode. I don't think there was no, personal, emotional, touchy moment. We got a lot of drama, some early stages of drama, some new drama, a lot of delusion. A lot of delusion, confusion, dissolution of the institution. Where's the Constitution? The people need nutrition because the storylines are thirsty, they're old, they're forced, they're played out before they can even get a chance. Oh. Did y'all hear that? Damn. Okay, y'all don't go nowhere because I actually got to show my ID. Hold on. Damn. Okay, y'all don't go nowhere. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I thought I was going to have to show my ID, but I don't. Hey, Cameron, how are you, honey? How you been? Text me, let me know how you been. But even with all of the just bullshit, it was a great episode because the bullshit was funny to watch. It was funny to watch. It was very funny to watch. I want to say shout out to Troy for the growth. I was so proud of Troy. I thought Troy handled himself so well. He handled himself in such a way that I've never seen him handle himself on this show. And he did it with such ease and poise and grace. I was over here standing up, giving him a standing ovation because I'm like, this is amazing. Good for you, Troy, you know? Good for you. Let me tell y'all something. One thing I'm enjoying about getting a little small, even though I called my mama today. I said, Mommy, am I getting too skinny? Like, do I need to go eat a hamburger or something? Because I stepped on the scale and I was 188 and I was like, okay, I haven't been 180 nothing since college. I think, yes, the last time I was 180 anything was when I was in college. I think my junior year. I'm back at the size I was when I was in college. And I was like, girl, I don't know how I feel about this. Do I need to go do something? And she was like, no, you just don't need to go lay on the table and add nothing to your ass. I'm like, well, girl, I'm sorry. I ain't say this to her, but I'm like, I am. You know, I'm a lipo these arms. I'm a lipo my back, skinny my back up. Even though my back looks really nice, I'm going to skinny my back up. And then, you know, I'm going to tell the doctor, you know, just, you know, hurry up and do it. Back to the show. I was so proud of Troy. I was proud of Troy. Jay Moore. Let me tell you something. Now, Jay Moore is my friend outside of the show. I do enjoy Jay Moore. Jay Moore and I have spent time together. Jay Moore. And to be quite honest, I'm going to go ahead and say it just so I can put it on the record. The beginning of the Oliver, Jay Moore, Tonka, Rico Castanine situation started because me and Jay Moore used to hang out last season. I had an interview with Tonka at his house. I don't think it ever came out. And Rico Castanine was already over there. I brought Jay with me, and the four of us just had a good time. And I was like, ooh, Tonka, do you think you could ever be on Chasing Atlanta? And he said whatever he said at the time. But I remember talking to Dario about it. I was like, I think y'all should add Tonka and y'all should add Tony Bryce. Because me and Tony Bryce used to talk in the DMs about chasing. And I used to I used to talk to her about it. Like, girl, you ever thought about joining chasing or whatever? Because we need some more girls with credentials over here. Like, we know the girls can fight. We know the girls can read. Some of us can dress and look nice. We got nice personalities. But we need the girls with the credentials, okay? Because we chasing Atlanta. We chasing it. You know, we need the girls that got stats on the board. And so it feels really good to see, you know, my little mini producer hat. You know, I'm always secretly producing Chasing Atlanta Child since I walked through the door. I'm always, you know, doing something, you know, really trying to make the show better, you know, trying to make the show better. And I'm really happy to see Tony doing her thing, Tonka doing her thing, and Jay Moore. I brought it up to say, okay, I'm not gonna lie, even though I enjoy Jay Moore, I like Jay Moore a whole lot. Jay Moore was really cool. Excuse me, after last season, I really didn't know how he was going to fit into the show. And I'm also not going to lie. I wasn't really convinced that he was going to do a good job or that he was going to really redeem himself. But oh my God, Jay Moore is showing up to motherfucking work, bitch. And I am really impressed. I'm really impressed. I'm like, yes, man, you better do your thing. I love his hairstyle with the shaved sides and the ponytail at the top. I think he looks amazing in the scenes. I like the, the in-between feels and the green screens, because I got my bust down, which we're going to get to. His green screens are so funny. I love how free and comfortable he is. Jay Moore is doing a great job. He is doing so amazing. Hey, y'all, everybody else coming in. Hey. He's doing amazing, and I'm very proud of him. I'm like, you better go, boy. You better eat it up. He's eating it up. Rico Castanine was eating it up in the beginning, and now Jay Moore is coming to yum, like this Pac-Man. Yes, y'all better get into it, because I am. What else is really good? Let's go to my notes. I wrote my notes down so that I can stay organized and don't be all over the place. Okay, so here we go. So let's talk about my confessional look. This is my second confessional look for the show. As I've said in the past, I've always used Chasing Atlanta as my playground for my media career. As I've tried to experiment with looks, as I've tried to experiment with music, as I've tried to experiment with marketing, everything I've really wanted to do on a mainstream big scale, I've always used Chasing Atlanta as the playground where I test it out, because I know the people, which majority of them are black, majority of them are gay men, majority of them are women. They're going to tell me the truth. They're going to tell me if I'm doing a good job. They're going to tell me if this is sickening. They're going to tell me if it's ugly, if they don't like it. And from there, I can fine tune and say, okay, I need to do this. I need to do this to this song. I need to do this on the next visual. Things like that. And so this season, I was like, I really am in my digital debutante era. Okay. Y'all know I used to call myself the hair nerd in charge. And now, with all the things she's done in media, mass media, when it comes to music, when it comes to TV, when it comes to content, going viral, Adweek's top celebrity and content creator of 2023, next to Keke Palmer. We on Beyonce's album. We on all the major networks. I'm in my digital debutante era. I'm feeling my real La Roach, Roger from Drag Race feel. I just want to feel, a little footloose, fancy free. I want to get into the thing. She's feeling her beat. She's feeling her step. She's feeling her cunt. And so I really like the bust down look on me personally. And so I'm using Chasing Atlanta this season to kind of experiment to see, okay, well, this color isn't good. This length isn't good. Okay, you need a lace. Okay, you need a closure. You need to do these highlights. This needs to look like this, because I know the people, if it look good, they're going to tell me. If it look bad, they're going to tell me. So this is why, this is why we doing all the things of the things this season when it comes to the looks. And, whether the people read me or not, I don't give a damn. I'm still be me. As long as I look at my bank account and nothing don't go down, I don't give a damn. And as long as God sits on the throne, up high, looking low, especially on me, I really don't care. So yeah. That shirt I had on this green screen was the first shirt I was actually supposed to wear for my first green screen. However, in a rush trying to get to Andario and them, I left that shirt here, and I had to wear what I had on, which was that Karl Lagerfeld black and white jumpsuit. That Karl Lagerfeld black and white jumpsuit, and that chain I had on, because that was Andario's chain. That piece I had on for my first round of green screens. I was not supposed to wear none of that. I was supposed to wear the bust down, with the thingy, and I was supposed to wear that white shirt, that white and black shirt y'all saw this round of green screens. So it's finally made its debut. And I'm so happy about it. And actually, this round of green screens, I was going to wear just my braids. So if y'all go on my YouTube channel and see the vlog where me, Willa, and Seven are at my house, that's the day I was actually getting ready to go immediately after that to do my second round of green screens. I was actually supposed to just do my braids with a bandana. But when I put the shirt on, I was like, ooh, this don't look good with just the braids. And so I put my little closure that Nicole made me. I was like, okay, I like this. And then I put a little bandana around, and we just pressed child. With my Harry Potter glasses. I was just experimenting. I ain't give a damn. I've been on Chasing Atlanta for 4 seasons now. I've done green screens on 3 other shows, 4 other shows. I've had my own spinoff with the people. I've been on Chasing Dallas doing green screens twice. I was over there on Chasing LA. I was on Just More. I'm just having fun at this point. You know what I'm saying? I feel like every point that I needed to prove, baby, I've been did that and more. I'm just having fun. I'm letting these people tear the show up, okay? The people is fighting and killing and stabbing and shooting and just eradicating each other. I'm letting them have it. I'm just having fun over here, okay? Because 2023 has been an amazing year. It really has been an amazing year. And Funky Naiva, y'all know my mentor, he said, when you are truly happy, you do anything to protect that, and nothing that is not contributing to your happiness. You naturally, if you are truly happy, you won't have time for it, and you'll do anything to protect it. And so that's why I'm in these scenes, baby. I ain't saying shit. Y'all not gonna pull me in it. I don't give a damn. Y'all have it, baby. I didn't have my fun. I didn't argue. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. This is a spoiler alert. This season sees the most crunk y'all have ever seen me. Ever. I promise you, up until the 9th moment, it's going to look like we going to pull into the dock. A-okay. But this season is the season. Oh, and I slightly think it's slightly serendipitous because the one who's always been pulled up, and in the words of Andre 3000 when he was talking to John Legend on "Give Me the Green Light," he said sometimes you gotta stand up from behind that piano, okay? And baby, let's just say, baby, I got it popping with the keys, all right? The Florida girl came out. Back to today's episode. I'm just having fun. I had a good day today, and I really got to keep myself in high spirits because, woo! All right, so I talked about my confessional. Okay, my meeting with Shannon Balenciaga. I love Shannon so much. I first met Shannon when I was interviewing her after she had just finished on Legendary. I think this is back in 2021, actually. 2021. This is right before I went to go do the circle, actually. But I interviewed her about Legendary. And from there, we just kind of kicked it off. We always stayed in contact. And I want to say, I can't remember the next time I saw Shannon or I think maybe the first time I finally met her was when last summer she invited me to the Balenciaga ball that they had here in Atlanta, and she let me. Well, Jack Mizrahi. I hope I said his name right. Jack Mizrahi. Yes, I think. Or is it Jack Mizrahi, Gorgeous Gucci? See, y'all, it'd be so much in the ballroom scene, and I don't be wanting to fuck up anything because the people in ballroom is very intense, and I'm just like, bitch, don't mace me, don't cut me. I'm just getting here, and I'm trying to figure this shit out, and my short-term memory is fucked up. It's real bad. Now, my long-term memory is like an elephant, bitch. I don't forget shit. It's an elephant mixed with a cat, bitch. I can tell you exactly what happened a week ago. I just can't tell you what happened 1 minute ago. It's real bad. So I think it's Jack Mizrahi, but I think he started the House of Gorgeous Gucci. Anyways, he called me out on the stage, and I walked in front of the ball, in front of everybody, and I didn't know how major that was until the footage came out on social media, and everyone was like, "Oh my God, that's Oliver Twixt! Yes, ma'am!" And I had on that nice blue and green. Suit. Oh my God, that was just an amazing day. But as I'm getting older, she's approaching 30. I ain't there yet, but I'm surely approaching it. She getting there. I feel like I want to become more immersed in my community. And I will say, me being under certain people the first 10 years of my life here in Atlanta and in my career as Oliver Twixt, I was kind of discouraged from branching out. And now that I have more of a mind of my own and I'm more independent now, I'm not afraid to really tap in, to reach out and get into other things. And so ballroom has always been something that I'm interested in. I first became introduced to the culture when I was in middle school by my best friend Jasmine, who's a cisgender female, and she used to sing all the songs in our AP government class. I'm like, girl, what song is you singing? And then we would go home, and her and I would sit on the phone like we always do, like we still do, child. Goddamn, I met Jazz, in 2009? What you in now? 2013? So 14 years ago, we still doing the same thing, sit on the phone. She just would play me all this music, all these songs, and that's why I first got introduced to ballroom. Fast forward, my ex Quez, he was a big ballroom fan, and he would sit here in the living room and just be playing it, and it would just be something about seeing those femme queens come out and just be moving, and it's just something about it. I was like, yeah. And then of course Legendary on HBO became a thing, and so I'm seeing these competitions, I'm seeing all the different things, and so I was like, you know what, let's take a step out and let's talk to Shannon about how does someone at my age, who's never been in ballroom, who knows, relatively nothing about ballroom outside of what I've just seen on the internet and the little research I've done on my own, how does someone get immersed in it? Because I think we're used to hearing people say, I've been in ballroom since I was 12 or 18, bitch, I'm a nice, right. She a nice 2'7", so it's like, how do I Bitch, I can't dance like that. I mean, I can wiggle and shake, and I can skip. But baby, talk about all of that. I mean, you never know. Now you never know. Now that I done got this weight up off me. Now I ain't gonna lie. Now the BBL weight just concentrated right here. It's a lot. Like when I jump, I be like, ooh shit. I be having to just sit still to gather my equilibrium. But my point is, I was like, I really want to be a part of this culture. I really want to learn more about this culture. I want to see like what can I learn from it, and also me being a creative in my community and in the industry. What can I bring to ballroom that hasn't been done before as a professional entertainer and creative? And so I met with Shannon, the one who's really been, I would say the most. And there's been other people who's been really nice to me, like Jack Mizrahi. Who else? Kelly has been, those three have been like the most supportive and nice and just like reaching out and always kind to me. And so, however, I've just always stayed in contact, with Shannon, and so I guess a large part of me felt obligated to go to Shannon first if I was going to talk about getting into ballroom, which I still am. And so, y'all saw that, and I'm grateful to Shannon for her offering to sponsor me. We still working on it. Update, we're still working on it. There was I don't even know if I'm supposed to be saying this. I don't even know how the shit works. I ain't gonna say it. We just gonna say we working on it. We working on it. But I'm grateful and I'm excited because I really feel like as I'm growing in my confidence as a person, foremost, and then as a creator, as a business person, I'm no longer afraid to really try new things. Bitch, I've been on some of the biggest stages in the world, in media, around people, working with other people. My videos going viral. So it's like me starting out as a student in ballroom, I ain't afraid of it, because I know the only way I can get better is if I fuck up. So people talking about me or chopping me or giving me, or be like, girl, who she thinks she is? Girl, that don't scare me. I'm actually excited. And I feel like it's going to keep me nimble. It's going to keep me fresh as an entertainer, as a creative, as a person, as well as it's giving me the opportunity to meet other queer people in my community that I probably wouldn't have come in contact with. And so now hopefully being a part of ballroom, which I am, I feel like it's going to unlock another level to my life in just all different facets. And I'm really excited about it. Thank you again, Shannon, for doing that for me. I love you so much. I want to say 7 looks amazing. 7 looks amazing. 7 looks amazing. 7 looks amazing. And I just want to say this. I find it very strange how people can critique 7, who is a trans woman, who is a drag queen professionally, but she's femme, she's a woman. But when it was done to them, it was transphobic. It was attacking their experience. And I'm talking about when people critiqued their appearance, it was transphobic. It was attacking their experience. It was body shaming. That's why I be listening to these people, because it's just like, when it works for you, you want to use it. When it don't, you don't. And it's like, child, like, I don't got time. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. It's just dumb to me. And that's why I just be having to roll my eyes. Just be like, girl, can the season hurry up and be done? So I got to keep seeing this shit because, it'd be one thing if a person was this way across the board in all situations, whether it was in their benefit or not. But when your moral compass begins to move and shift and shake according to the situation, to me, you become a liar. And I don't do liars. That's one thing I don't do. Like, if you want to immediately turn me off from you to where, like, I give you zilch, nada, nothing, I treat you how Dr. Jackie used to treat Mariah, which was, girl, like, I could sit next to you and it just be nothing. Like, I feel nothing. It's nothing. It feels nothing. Bitch, lie to me. Because one thing I am, and I will always stand on, and I know people get offended when I say, bitch, I am smart. And I'm not talking about book smart, bitch. I be seeing. First of all, God gave me a strong spirit of discernment, and he gave me foresight. Something that I've tapped in more as I've gotten older. And I people watch, and people don't be knowing I be knowing more than what I be saying I be knowing. And I can pick up on vibes, and I be looking, and I be listening, and I remember everything. And I just be like, when the people get to lying, and when you show me that your moral compass ain't consistent, in spite of if it benefits you, your friend, your family, your dog, bitch, you immediately, and I don't know if this is a bad thing, because I'm really being honest, I'm not even being dramatic. You immediately become non-existent to me, because I don't know how to interact with a person who lies. I don't know how to interact with people who aren't true. I don't know how to interact with that. So I don't. I don't, because I may be obnoxious. I may be rude, dismissive to some people, but baby, I ain't never lied to y'all. I ain't never lied to nobody, because my mom used to beat the shit out of me growing up for lying. And as an adult, bitch, I'm still afraid of that. Like my worst whoopings as a child used to come from me lying. My mama used to motherfucking light a bomb on my ass. Like, no, you're not gonna grow up a liar. You gonna tell the motherfucking truth in all seasons. And my mama, I remember. I wonder if my mama remember this. Is she still here? I wonder if my mama's still here. When I was a child, I can't remember exactly what I did. But my mama said, I'm going to give you the opportunity to tell the truth. What happened? And I think she already knew what the truth was. And I told her, she said, I want to let you know. I was about to bring tears to my eyes. She said, I want to let you know I'm not going to give you a whooping because you told me the truth. You told me the truth. She said, now I'm disappointed. And what I can't remember what I did. And it had to be between the ages of maybe 9 to 13, because that's when we lived in that house over there in Fort Lauderdale, down the street from off the Ash. And she told me, she said, I'm not gonna give you a whooping tonight because you told me the truth, and I want to let you know I respect that. And growing up, my mom used to always tell me, your character is what's gonna save you every time. She said, don't be no liar. Don't be somebody that people don't trust. Don't be somebody that people think be lying or is not honest. She said, and I can say as an adult, I have gotten things that I probably wouldn't have gotten. I have gotten out of situations that I probably shouldn't have gotten out of because people knew my character. And that's why as an adult, I can't fuck with a bitch who don't tell the motherfucking truth. I can't fuck with a bitch who manipulates and reverse engineers and manipulates the truth. I can't fuck with it. Back to the show. The pool party. Y'all know I only talk about my scenes and the people that I really care for. If somebody does something that I think is amazing on the show. Child, the pool party. So here we go. Let's get a couple things straight. Let me drink my little Celsius. Maybe this is what it is, because these bitches burn fat. Man, I need to stop probably drinking these hoes. If you just coming in, y'all know I always upload my lives to my YouTube. And I'm actually going to upload this tonight and air it tonight so y'all can watch it. Anyways, let's get a couple things straight when it comes to my pool party. Well, she was for my pool party. Let's get this straight. I was booked to host. Okay? Everyone repeat after me. Oliver Twixt, with an X, was booked to host. The only requirements of me by the promoter were I promote the event and I show up and host it. For those of you who are not in the entertainment business, when artists get booked by a promoter, they are talent. They are hired help, basically, when you boil it down. The promoter is the person who is of full ownership of the event. I'm sorry. The promoter is in full ownership of the event. The promoter is the person who oversees and is responsible for the logistics, i.e. booking whoever to come host it, promote it, whatever. I'm working for somebody, essentially, right? So in entertainment, and this is across the board, this is whether it's a pool party, a pride festival, a walkthrough, a music video, an award show like the BET, whatever, like the BET Awards, MTV, the Grammys. When a talent is booked to host, that is their job. Talent is not responsible for logistics. Talent is not responsible for how the event goes. The only responsibility that the host or whoever is booked has is to show up and perform, show up and host, show up and speak, show up, promote, whatever. I was not a part of any logistical planning when it came to that event. Now, in promoting this event, my friend Sasha reached out to me and said, hey, is this pool party situation really going to go down? Because people in Atlanta typically do not have places to have pool parties. And when they do, they host it in a place that's like a big facility with a big promoter, a big owner who has the money to pay to like get a pool placed in there or whatever. Or they book a house or know someone who owns a house and they go outside of the city. So she was like, for this to be downtown at a rooftop, are you sure this is going down? I was like, well, girl, I don't know. The man said it's a pool party. They didn't handle whatever they had to handle with me as the talent, baby. I don't know. So she said, you may want to reach out to him. So I reached out to him, still got the text in my phone. Actually, let me go in my phone. Let's read the text. We got a little time. 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 Let's go. Let's Here we go. Saturday, May 27th. Saturday, May 27th. Hey, y'all see this? Y'all see this? Y'all see this? I want y'all to see. Y'all see my nails too. They fucked up. Y'all see this? Here are the text messages. Y'all see this, right? Hey, I have questions about the party. People are asking me that want to buy. He said, sup, which? The address is being sent in the email tomorrow, downtown Atlanta. I said, okay. Is it an apartment complex? Is this place rented? He said, yes. The clubhouse, and they have 2 pools. I said, yes, 2. He said, the unit through Peer Space. I said, okay. He said, everything okay? I said, so we won't have any noise complaints or disturbances to the party. He said, no. I said, people just asking me stuff. I don't know how this works, so I'm just coming to the person who does. He said, okay, yeah, I ran everything down with all the possibilities. I said, nothing happened. Baby, I don't remember. He said, and yes, sir, that's what I'm here for. And then that's when I said, well, what's on the menu? That's a me question. He said, hors d'oeuvres. I said, okay, and finger foods. I said, the bar. He said, little sandwiches in an open bar. I said, morning. Okay, cool. That was that Saturday. The party was that Monday. Okay? I was told everything was good to go. Again, I'm actually overstepping myself a little bit because my only responsibility is just to show up and host the party. I was not pulled in to plan nothing about this goddamn party, all right? And I'm not even mad at the promoter. I'm really not, because I do understand, and let me say this before we get too carried away. Let me say this. I do not think Christian wanted to have a snafu. I don't believe that at all, because he's on a show and he was filming and he knew I was coming to film, right? I don't believe he intentionally wanted to have a situation. I don't believe that. I do believe it was a unfortunate situation that happened, with the people who put the place on Peer Space, who were in violation of whatever they got going on with the people who own the building, whatever. That I do believe, right? Now, the logistical person in me, because I am still a logistical person, because I do my own logistics, I do other people's logistics. I personally would have double checked with the owner, and I probably would have gone above him and double checked with the people and been like, well, hey, such and such and such and such, right? Just to make sure, because the last thing you want on an event with a bunch of gay people of color coming to is for the shit to fuck up and they didn't pay their money, right? And a lot of people have bought tickets to come, right? Because like I said, I promoted it and the video did numbers on my Instagram. The people told me they was coming and I saw the people there. However, it became an issue, right? Going back to my notes. So once I got there, because I got there a little late. Once I got there and saw that there was an issue, as y'all saw on the show, I was standing in front of the entire cast who was present, and I was standing in front of production. And I told them, I said, listen, well, this is what's going on. This is what I've been told. Y'all do not have to go to the next location. Now, granted, because we were filming for the show, everybody on the cast, including production, got in for free and were still given access to the food and the drinks, right? And nobody had to pay it. I think the tickets was like $20-something, 20, maybe 30, I don't know. But everybody got in for free because they were one with me and because we were filming it for the show. So the man said, I got y'all. Y'all just come, da-da-da-da-da. Nobody had to pay for nothing. Nobody bought a ticket. Nobody bought a ticket. Nobody bought a ticket, right? However, they still came out. They still set the time aside on their Monday to come spend some time with us, mainly because we was filming for the show. But regardless of whatever motivated people to come, they still came, all right? We appreciate it. Before we went to the next location, I told production and I told the cast, I said, listen, and I'm paraphrasing just so we can get through this because I want to do something else for the rest of my night. I said, listen, this shit is fucked up. I don't know what's going on really because this is not my event. However, I'm going to continue to go on with it because there's people here outside of the show that are here because they saw me post it. And so I just can't up and leave them and they not know what's going on because the communication was already kind of spotty. So I said, y'all can go home. And you hear me say in the show, I was like, oh my God, well, that was easy. Because I had told them, I said, y'all can go home. Y'all do not have to come. Because I understand this is not what we all signed up for today, and I don't want to disrespect no one's time. And if y'all have something better that y'all can go do or would rather do, at this point, the event has proven itself to be a little shifty and shaky. Y'all can go home. Y'all can go home. Production included. I said, and Dario, y'all can go home. I was like, you know, if you want to cut the scene right here, you can, because I don't know what's going to happen after this. Everybody said, oh, Charles, no problem. We're going to go to the next place. And I was like, oh, okay, that's easier than what I thought. Because I just know if it was me, bitch, I would have been like, well, yeah, I'm probably going to go home because, you know, all right, I'll see y'all later, you know. Or once it get crunk, y'all just call me and then I'll show back up. But I'm not going to be driving around. And we was going from downtown all the way up 75 to Viners. That's about a 20-minute drive. You know, I'm trying to be respectful. However, everybody said, no, we're going to go on to the next place. Don't worry about it. It's no problem. I told Dario to let everybody know, hey, and I almost want to say I put in the group chat that we was all a part of at the time, hey, y'all can go home. Anyways, I had told the cast to their face. And I told production to tell the cast, y'all got the option to go home. Everybody still decided to come and go to the next place. Now, while I am not offended or bothered by, you know, the comments that the people had about the event, one, because it wasn't mine, so I really don't give a damn. You know, I really don't give a damn. It was aggravating, but at the time, you know, being there because the shit wasn't put together, and so I'm not really having fun. I'm looking over my shoulder like, what girls is we finna get kicked out of this one, which we did. While I wasn't bothered by the commentary of the people on the show, whatever. On the flip side, I'm like, well, y'all had the option to go home. Ooh, girl, y'all saw my throat. Y'all throats do that? Girl, it was like it swallowed and it, girl, wait, what a minute. Do I have an Adam's apple? Wait a second. Wait, let me see. Is this my Adam's apple? My apple seed. You know one thing? This is a side note. When I be talking to the men folk, I love a man with a bulging Adam's apple, baby. When it's something about an Adam's apple that get me hot and bothered. I don't know what it is about an Adam's apple, but it's something about it that make me so hot. Like, baby, when I say it make me hot, especially if he taller than me and I can just look up at, baby, I don't know what it is about a man that got a big, bulging, protruding Adam's apple that get me going. But it's, ooh! I don't got one, because y'all know I'm a woman anyway. So, the Lord knew what he was doing. I really do think the Adam's apple, the size of an Adam's apple, really got something to do with the rest of your hormonic makeup. I really do believe that. I really do believe the smaller your Adam's apple, the gayer you are. Now that may be ignorant. It may be, and I'd admit to, but that's just what I think until somebody else tell me different. Because I feel like everybody who got big ass Adam's apple, like, how can you be gay? You know what I'm saying? I know that's ignorant. It's ignorant as fuck. But, you can't really be, I don't know. Let me stop before I say something and fuck it up. Anyways, I told everybody they can go. Now, at the second place, when we was all in the pool, the whole entire cast was there. I said, y'all can go. Once we got kicked out of the second place, I said, y'all can go home. Because now we done gone from one place to a second place, and now we got to go to a third place. Y'all can go home. I told every single last person that y'all can go home because the event is fucked up. Bitch, I painted myself tonight. I did my makeup tonight. Y'all like it? Which, I mean, I typically do my makeup. I always do my makeup now. I can't remember the last time somebody else painted me. Let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. This is also a side note. It's also a side note. If I hire you to do something and I'm paying you whatever you ask me to do, I expect you to show up on time and do a good job. And y'all people out there that's independent contractors in the arts and in fashion, don't get too beside yourself, because you'll come across a bitch like me who is lazy and that got extra money to pay for this shit, and then you be fucking up on days I gotta go do important stuff, and then I finally just sit down and teach myself how to do it. I done taught myself how to do makeup, and she looks good. So I don't call nobody no more. That's another $150 I was giving that I can keep in my pocket. I done taught myself and bought the stuff and taught myself how to flat iron my hair. And that's no shade to Willa at all. That's no shade to Willa, because Willa wasn't my girl all the time. Willa was actually my girl when the other girls don't be coming through. And I like Willa, and I like how Willa braid my hair. And actually, Willa out of all the people that have done my hair in terms of install the wig, Willa does my hair the best. And actually, Willa, and no shade to her, but just no shade to her and trying to give a compliment to her. I don't think Willa went to school for hair. All the rest of the girls did, and Willa do it the best. Willa does it the absolute best. That shit be looking like it's coming out my goddamn eye socket. It be so melted. But I done taught myself how to straighten my wigs. Now, if I teach myself how to braid my hair, which I think that's too much now. Now, I don't want to learn how to do that now, because I be liking them to wash it. I be liking them to straighten it so it could be real straight. And I like them to braid it so when I take it out, it stand tall like this and it look real cute. It make me look even more thin. Don't fuck up y'all money being unprofessional, okay? Anyways, back to the story. I told everybody they can go home. Everybody, including production and the cast, said, no, we're going to go to the third location, right? Because they was like, oh, no, it's fine. That's what I'm hearing. Oh, no, it's fine. It's okay. It's fine. We having fun. It's okay. All right? Thank the Lord, the third location worked. Thank God the third location worked. Praise ye the Lamb. We thank God the third location worked. And it actually, I never saw the first location, but the third location was actually, out of the two, was the best. Like, it looked the best. The parking was amazing. The layout was good. People, it was people there. It was a lot of boys there. A lot of, hey, Sasha, I was telling them how you had texted me and told me to ask the promoter about the pool party tonight on Chase in Atlanta. The pool party snafu showed, and I'm telling the people here on my live how you text me on Saturday. It was like, you need to text him and be like, Is this really a thing? Because people don't be doing pool parties in Atlanta at a rooftop. Like, you got to have clearance, all types of shit anyways. The third location ended up working and everybody had fun. It was amazing. And then the people got to fighting. Y'all saw my face, baby. I'm keying. I'm laughing because the shit is funny to me. You know, like, I honestly think like I said, I think the whole friendship situation with Troy, and Dominique and all them, I think is dumb. I think it's lowbrow. You know, I'm used to Chasing Atlanta having, to me, what is more sophisticated drama. And I don't know whose fault it is. I don't know who to blame it on, really, honestly. I mean, because it was a thing. Like, now what I will say is the issue was an issue. Like, this was a real life issue that started at my birthday party. Now, I ain't had nothing to do with it. Damn, why am I always in this shit? Fuck. Damn. Everything, honestly, no matter how much I say I'm not in it, some type of way, whether I did it on purpose or wasn't even aware of it, and it's something as simple as I had a party and the people came. Some type of way, this shit always goes back to me. Who was the person who recommended them to be casted? Oliver. Who was the person that said production, y'all need to pull this person from this city and bring him over here? Oliver. Who was the person who had the party where the people came and they had the first conversation? Oliver. Who partied the people getting to arguing and crying and falling out of that? It's Oliver. It's Oliver. I'm just like, damn. Damn, even when I'm not trying to be up in the shit and be a messy bitch, some type of way I'm up in it. Lord Jesus. But anyways, going back to it. The drama is very organic because this is something that really happened, you know, outside of the show that honestly it was gonna have to get addressed on the show because, you know, it was a thing. Like, it was a thing. Like, and I'll go ahead and, well, I ain't gonna say that. It had to do something with production. I ain't gonna do that to Dario. What I will say is, it was a thing, and the people, one way or not, was gonna have to address it, you know? And I do agree, they was gonna have to address it some type of way because there's no way we could all be together and interact with each other and film together and do scenes and we not talk about how people who was once friends and once cool wasn't, and like who said what. Like, we was gonna have to talk about it. I just didn't think it was gonna last 5 episodes. I just didn't think it was gonna last 5 episodes, and this is why I tell y'all. And this is why seasons ago I was so mad at Q. If we real life friends and we say we love each other, don't bring this shit on the show. Don't bring this shit on the show. Because once the hoes know about it and sink their teeth into it, it's going to become a thing. We're going to film it. We're going to have to do green screens about it. And then we're going to have to watch it on the show. And then we're going to have to talk about it at the reunion. If you love your friends, and this is my advice to anybody that's listening to me, whether it's on Chasing Atlanta, Chasing Dallas, Chasing DC, Chasing New York, Chasing LA, Chasing Miami, The Come Up, G Status, what's some other shows? Bad Boys. Goddamn, if you really friends with somebody and you love them and you cherish that friendship, don't bring your issues with your real life friends on this show because it's going to tear it up each and every time and y'all never truly going to recover. Y'all never going to recover because that drama is always going to be immortalized. And whether or not y'all make up and it's always good, that drama and that fracture is always going to be immortalized on the show. The people going to remember it. The cast going to remember it. Production going to remember it. Don't bring that shit on the show. The worst thing Dominique and Troy ever could have done was involve anybody in their drama. Let me tell you something. That's one thing that's true about Oliver Twixt, and I can get Dario on the line. Let me see if he'll answer my phone right quick. Ooh, I'm about to call in Dario. He probably ain't gonna answer because he's running that live tonight on the show. Let me ask him. Now, she better answer right. She don't know I'm calling her. Let me see.
Hello.
I got a quick question for you.
Hey.
It's real quick, but answer it honestly, okay?
Okay.
During my time on Chasing Atlanta, have I, myself, ever brought up my friendship issues on the show?
Like with people outside of the cast?
No, like my friendships with people that were on the cast, was I the one who brought it to camera?
I don't remember, but I'll say no. I don't think so.
That's your final answer?
Yeah.
All right, you say it with full confidence?
No. we just gonna go with a maybe again.
No, bitch, no, we're gonna go with the no, because I ain't never did it.
Okay, well, maybe no.
No, ain't no maybe no. No, we're gonna go with the first one. All right, I'm gonna call me.
Okay.
All right. I have never brought up my situations on the show. I've always been asked about it, or the people that already started talking about it, and now I got to talk about it. Because I'm like, well, girl, I don't want to do this shit with you on the show. Like, I don't want to battle you or go through these things on the show if you my friend. Let's do this. One thing I love about that Dr. Heavenly, amongst many things I love about Dr. Heavenly, Dr. Heavenly said, bitch, I'm never going to disrespect my husband on this show, not in front of y'all. Now, of course, they've been married. I think they've been married almost 30-something years, some shit. They've been together since they was in their 20s. They in their 50s now, so 30 years, something like that. Of course they don't fall. Of course. Of course, them two rich millionaire doctors with 3 children. The 2 boys and the girl, yes. I'm making sure, I don't want nobody taking it saying, just because my mind fucked up and added or subtracted the child. They be like, oh, they don't got it. I had to think about it. Anyways, I'm sure they done got into some heated stuff. And we saw last season a little glimpse into it when Dr. Damon told her, when I tell you to stop talking, please stop talking so we can get, you know what I'm saying? And you saw what she did. And I can say this because she made it public. She said, now off camera, me and him got into it real bad. But once we get on Bravo set and we get mic'd up, baby, no ma'am. It's me and him. I love that. If y'all on reality TV and y'all love somebody, don't go arguing in front of the camera with these people. If you care about it. The moment you argue with these people, baby, the relationship at that point is for the streets. It's for the streets. We're going to see how the pool party ended because now the people that got crunk and y'all see me, I'm over there hollering. Because the shit is funny to me. The shit is funny to me. I could always tell when somebody is a new Oliver Twixt follower when they ask 2 questions. Are your glasses real? And is the gray patch in your head real? Whew, I love it. It's okay. Like, I'm used to it now. But I can always tell, like, when it's somebody that's just getting to the party. But anyways, I thought this episode was amazing. It was it's the best episode so far. It is the best episode so far. It was entertaining. It was funny. It was engaging. It was different. Everybody had different shining moments. I thought it was amazing. And that's the end of my review, y'all. And I'm actually at my hours. So listen, if you're literally just joining, I'm going to be uploading this to my YouTube channel. And if you're watching this again, it's already there. So listen, jump down in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the notification bell so you know when I'm uploading new content. Be sure to jump down in the chat when we're airing live. Follow me on all social media at He Is Oliver Twixt on Instagram, on X, on Threads, on Facebook, on Snapchat. He is Oliver Twixt, and usually it's the one with the blue check. Get into it. I love you guys. Until next time, be sure to pray and Kegel.